Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet, and I just turned the volume back on for Factory Town, so hopefully we should be hearing some music very soon. There it is. How about that for timing? Okay, so let's start off with the stuff I did. Well, obviously we're going to start off with the stuff I did, but here, this setup looks very interesting, doesn't it? This is my new book setup. Now, I've kept the other bits. So I already had these barns. I had these enchanters with these things. I used to have a single enchanter here making enchanted books. I have now moved it up here. So I've got three identical setups. So an enchanter going into here. Obviously farm, grain mill, pasture for leather, all that sort of crap. So identical little setups. Absolutely, all three of them are identical, and they all go into the an enchanter, which pushes these down to a barn. Now I've checked, and all of these are net positive, so they're all going up. Even with the carts going through, they're all going up. So I'm extremely happy with this setup, and this should solve all my book problems. I'm happy I didn't need to split them apart or go for 5 enchanters, because that would have been... I thought 5 enchanters were overkill, but 1 enchanter was definitely underkill. Definitely wasn't good enough, so... yeah, did this. Now, I have had a situation with this forester, with all 3 actually, where it actually runs out of trees, or all the trees get destroyed before they have a chance to regrow. I don't know if that was a fluke, or if it's naturally going to happen if I keep this guy going full speed. He's been going full speed for a couple of minutes now. There's nothing slowing him down since I fixed the mana power for the enchanter, which is now using 2 feed systems. There's been nothing slowing this down, so I'm assuming that's going to crash again soon. I mean, logically, you'd think it would crash. You can see it sort of chews them up in a diamond formation, and then you got this, and then you got the ones at the edge. So it's probably chewing the ones up at the edge, but I don't know, it's weird. It definitely crashed at one point, but it only crashed for like a second, and then it recovered again, and then it was sort of on and off crashing for a little while. So maybe some of that... the crop growth speed, infinite research, another couple of levels of that will be a good idea. But anyway, so that's books completely done, and I am happy with it, unless we need to increase the speed later on. In which case, I don't know, maybe I can feed in another belt and have another setup over here. Something like that, I don't know. What we also did was I also created a ward system over here. This is completely backed up, which is beautiful. Once again, 2 mana transmitters for this enchanter. I don't think I really need 2 anymore because this is extremely backed up. But when it was running full speed at the start, it needed 2 of them. So anyway, it's not much really to write home about here. Don't need a crap load of polished stones here. Maybe could if I was running full speed, but you don't need many wards. And then we got reinforced planks, a bit of lumber, bit of iron, a bit of other iron, and a couple of forges with some firestones to keep them all nice and warm and toasty. So yeah, there we go, the ward system. I should probably explain as well, because I actually had to do some faffery in the middle, which we can now get rid of to move those mine carts over. Because you remember the ward mine carts were over here. So what I did was, I put a little hack in here to get the ward carts over and around and back into this system. So don't need that anymore. And I also did one for the cloaks, because you remember the cloaks were over in the specialist system, so I routed those back over. that detour has been there for like hours now, so I'm pretty sure all the carts have been moved over. And with those books done, we are again fully automated here. They did shut down for a while because of wards and because we're missing the books, but now it should be 100% fully automated, which is very, very awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do, remember we need 19,000 to get up to 600% for these guys. I'm at 400%, so I'm not doing too bad. And I'm probably going to crash books, this storage of books if I go for the 19,000. But eventually I will do that. So for now, I'm going to get some more crops. This will cost me 700 stars, and I'll probably go for the next one as well. So I'll do this one and the next one. You can see our coins are insane. Absolutely insane. They're just going through the roof right now. And I think the Omni Stones being completely backed up has probably got a lot to do with it. How is this doing? Let's have a look at it. Yeah, so all it needs is the books, and then it takes however many Omni Stones are in there, which is sometimes 1, sometimes 2. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I wonder if I could put a system in here to only ever allow 1 in there. That would be nice. So let's compute. Let's do a number block. Offset that. Item filter on. Omni Stones. No, Omni Stones. Why did that not work? And why is this not working? I'm clicking on it. Item filter. It's doing something stupid. There we go. Omni Stones. 1. Okay, so the item filter is being alright. So compute blocks. Math block. Well, no, I didn't mean to do that. It's lagging. Oh no, okay, that was an autosave. That's alright. Okay. Equal to 0. I love how it's got the double equals on there. So that's a programming thing. You always use double equals when you're coding in Java. So very nice, very nice. Okay. So what we do is we have a barrier gate. So that'll only ever allow 1 Omni Stone in there. And I believe we can up the belt speed now. If we up it to the max. Yeah, sometimes it sneaks 2 of them in there. Let's just leave it at the normal one. Now I do think this delays the Omnistone getting in there by a little bit. But it does seem like oh, it's still sneaking in too. Okay, let's push this back to a cloth conveyor belt. Now let's have a look at this down here. If it's ever at the point where it's got enough paper but not enough Omnistones, then we have to do something. I don't think it is though. I think it gets... There we go, crop yield, okay. Is there anything that uses... if they use a different amount of paper. They all use 100 paper. I'm pretty sure, so that's fine. Let's do another level. 10, so that'll dump us down 1,000. Okay. Okay, please do not fix this bug. This bug is awesome. I love this bug. Because we are absolutely keeping up with our Omnistones here. We are not using them up at all. Okay. Although the developers do so many changes and so many bug fixes, I'm sure that somebody will report it and then it'll get fixed. But I don't think they're going to watch my videos, so I'm not going to be the one reporting it. Okay, good. All good. This barn's all good. Excellent. So we are, I think we're finally at a stage where there's nowhere to go but forward. There's no problems, there's no issues. I mean, I expanded this rail line down a bit here to be magic. I don't know why I did that. It's just going to back up some carts in the system. It's not really necessary, but anyway, it's nice. It's nice. Cloaks. Cloaks are a problem. This is the cloak station, and as you can see, there are no cloaks. So that's something we should probably fix. We don't need cloaks for anything but the market, so it's not going to screw with our infinite research. But let's just do it. Let's just knock it up right now. Okay. I've become very good at knocking these systems up very fast. Okay, cloak. Let's delete all these. So we're going to need a farm. We're going to need one of these setups again. I could steal from there, but I'm not going to. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a farm like this, grain mill like this, pasture like this. Well. And we're just going to completely copy this system. I don't know how much we really need, but we're going to copy it anyway. And then copy and paste. Copy. If I copy that, it does give me farm tiles. Excellent. And then we rotate so we can see behind the farm. Oh, yay, level 5 crop yields. So yeah, we're only doing that for trees at this point. We don't care about these because most of the time we could just put fertilizer back there because most of our farms are grain and they all feed back into pastures. Okay, I'm just going to go straight ahead and build these because you know we're going to need them. Grain. Get some grain going on there. You need to be doing the same as that. I don't think I'll give it the 7th conveyor belt. I'm not sure if that's really necessary, but okay. If you put your mouse on exactly the right spot, then it's not that hard. Come on, get it in there, get it in there. There we go. Excellent. And now we need the slopey bit. The slopey bit is the one thing that you can't seem to copy, because whenever you copy a slopey bit that has a conveyor on it, it always seems to grab the conveyor. And let's put the grabber filter down first before the belt, although the system's not running yet, but it will be running in a second, although I haven't put the recipe on the grain mill yet, so it actually won't. God damn it, get over there. Okay. Okay, grain mill, animal feed, and you I'm just going to do those straight away. Leather, I believe. So what are you? You got 4 upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 2 upgrades. 1, 2, and you have 1 additional upgrade. And you got no water. So that's not good. Okay, excellent. So that's a decent amount of leather coming out, which is, of course, exactly what we expected. Now, I believe that we can get all the cloth we want with a single farm. Hopefully. Oh, that one's overlapping a bit. Cotton. We could do wool as well, but screw it. Cotton is technically less easier to do because we don't need to worry about grain mills or pastures to get the wool, and it's probably less buildings overall because yeah, we don't have to worry about the grain mill and the pasture, so less workers overall. Now if we were at the point where we needed a ton of cloth, an absolute ton of it, and we needed to go to 2 different cotton farms, then maybe we would have a problem, but I don't think we are going to get to the point where we need 2 cotton farms. So only water, you don't get fertilizer. I am sorry. Cotton, let's do that. I love the fact that we can make that one bigger. And then we got workshop, which is going to be cloth. Go. I always upgrade the farms like 3 levels just for the sake of it, and this one I'll upgrade 2 levels. We probably will need it. Okay, now this one needs 2 of each. Hopefully this one should be able to manage it easily enough. I would think. This is not nearly as painful as the leather. I mean, leather 4 animal feed and this one takes 2, so that's an 8-to-1 ratio, whereas this is a 2-to-1 ratio. So yeah, this system is going to be fine. Let's give that one a couple of upgrades. I'm not too much worried about mathing it anymore. I'm just like, get it in there, get it done. You are already dialing down, so there's no point pushing out more cloth, getting another conveyor belt, because the leather won't be able to match it, so it doesn't matter. You can see the leather's already starting to die over there, so that's fine. Do we have enough though? Do we have enough cloaks? We have to start. Okay, so we got 8. I'm gonna make this 18. It really should. Everything should be 18. Okay. So we're gonna keep a little bit of an eye on this. I think we got enough, but I'm not sure. We might not. That's looking a little bit janky at the moment. So 1 cart. So it goes back into 33. Okay. So I think we're good. I think we're good because I think we had 33 before, a few seconds after the cart left. So we just need to beat 53 by the time the next cart goes through. 53, done. Okay, we are at a net positive by about 4. Okay, I'm happy with that. And there's no reason these guys will ever shut down. So we could tweak the leather. If we really wanted to, we could increase this. We could push this a little bit harder. Maybe get another belt out, blah, 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 blah. Not going to worry about it. Not going to care until we realize that, until we figure out that we actually need more cloaks. Then we need to push cloaks harder. Then we need to worry about this. So this system is still running beautifully. I have not touched this system since. Oh, I did do this as well. I did do this. So this is warm coats, which it turns out are needed by the Omni Temples. I forgot about the warm coats. They're on the red coin line. They're the only good on the red coin line, which is needed for Omni Temples. I was going to build another warm coat producer down here, but then I was like, screw it. You know what, this is just easier. So I just put it in a silo, belt it over, and then I've got a cart over here to pick it up. I would have wanted it to pick up on the other side, but it doesn't really matter. It fills up and then it goes all the way around, then it comes back, that's fine. So, yeah, all of these are going. They're not going particularly fast, but they're going. So, do we want to, I guess we'll start on the research for the thing. There's not really much I want to do. I mean, Omni Temple speed is a complete waste of time. It really is. Because look at this guy. He's just waiting for goods. We could up the amount of carts on here. That would probably be the best way to keep it going, to keep the Omni Temples going faster. But we need like 3 or 4 carts for each good before we started needing Omni Temple speed. And I really don't care. I mean, I can just leave this game running for a few hours, build up some of that stuff, but I just don't care. So yeah, we're just going to not worry about that. I'm just going to keep working on... Let's have a look at the list of things and let's knock them off. So this is pretty much inconsequential compared to the Omni Speed upgrade, so that's a waste of time. House maximum, where aim is 100 houses, so that's a waste of time. Omni Temple speed, waste of time. Fire Temple speed, kind of nice, but I can just build another temple, and honestly, I don't want to have to route red fire crystals into the school, because that's going to be a pain in the ass, so I'm not going to do that one. I was actually talking about Fire Shrine, but Fire Temple is even less necessary, because these guys, you can put an Omni Stone upgrade on them. The shrines themselves, I don't think you can. If we go over here and we find one... Yeah, so you can't increase the speed there, but I mean, it's fine. Just put an extra shrine down, it doesn't matter. So all the temples can be Omni-stoned, all the shrines don't matter. Earth shrines became inconsequential as soon as I went into depleted ore down the bottom, and that's worked so far. Water shrine is complete waste of time, unless it does something else. I believe all it does, yeah, it just produces water. What the hell? You've got a well in the game. You do not need that. I'm guessing the well got added later or something. But anyway, recharge speed can be Omni Stone, so don't care. This is the big one. Mana pipe speed. Now this is something that might be worth a few levels. Although, where are really... Like this is probably the most... I'm not sure if it's the most problematic on the map, but I mean... This one's okay. That one's fine. I've got that working to the point where it's just beautiful. You guys are old. You're really old. I know I'm deleting all the gems, but yeah. Let's get rid of these. They are way out of date. It's happened sometimes. You go down in stairs and you're just like, oh, it's so the mana pipe speed, I don't think is actually a problem anywhere. I mean, this is a fairly complicated system. This is not the most complicated though, but it's fairly complicated. I feel like the two main slowdowns for this system are probably the biggest slowdown is the magic conveyor belts. They do 4 items a second, which is less than this one does. So that's definitely a slowdown. And I think this as well. So this does 5 items a second. So the conveyor belts do 4, this one does 5. I'm pretty sure the mana pipes do 5, at least 5 per second already. So increasing the pipe speed is not really going to help us. It's the other two things which are slowing us down. And really the best way to overcome that is just to put in a separate system. So like we've done with a few buildings, like back over here, like this. Just to put in a completely separate system, and just say, look, that's done. This is wards. I think this is wards. But yeah, completely separate system here, completely separate system here. It just works wonders. So mana pipe speed, not sure it really helps. We had some interesting stuff over here, I think. Did we? Yeah, this one. 5 different fire temples. Fire shrines, sorry. So that was a bit crazy for a while, but... Yeah, see, this is potentially where the mana pipe speed... No, it still couldn't help us, because they're all merging in, and then they're all running down the pipe, but they're going out a single exit. So improving the mana pipe speed wouldn't help, because that's not the bottleneck. I don't think we've really got anything else that's really a problem. Is there anything else out here? Might as well do some cleaning while I'm in this view. Delete that. Not a lot happening here, just fuel, I guess. Yeah, just fuel. What about the blue section? There'll be a little bit over here. Potentially mana pipe speed could help if you got one of these sections where you and you're trying to get them to fill up, but no, it's not, still not. Okay, whatever. I don't think we really have any big cases for doing it. Even systems like this is just, it's just fine. It's just fine. A mana pipe speed would not help that much. This is incredibly backed up though, so maybe if it wasn't backed up and we were doing splitting, maybe it would help, but whatever. I'm getting out of this view. Ooh, we can see clouds. But if I purchase it, the clouds go away or something. I don't know if we need that space. We haven't done a lot of blue goods though, so we probably could use some more stuff there. Okay, give me something. Give me something else. Mana. So then we got Omni Pipe Speed, which I've never used because we've been smart enough to avoid needing Omni Pipes. Which I'm very happy about. Although I could build a crap load of them. 20% is decent though. And then crop yield, which of course is the only other really useful research, infinite research. So Omni upgrade power and then crop yield. Let's go over to the books. It's still looking a bit... See, this is going up to like 30 now. That's very impressive. So it's a lot better than like the 12 or 13 when it started off with. So yeah, I don't think this is ever going to run out. But you can see, even with 30, it's still half of it is used up. So these guys are really chewing through. How are we looking here? Over half. All of them are over half. Excellent. And the wards, of course, the wards are backed up. So yeah, I feel like crop upgrade is good up to a point. And the Omnistone just keeps being good, because as long as there's a building where we currently do 2 upgrades to it, this will be better because it means potentially in the future we only do one. So, so I need 5 more upgrades to get this to be 600%. Let's just start it. Let's just go. Let's just make sure that it's still happy. Yep, still happy. Still happy with its one single Omni Stone. Yeah, don't tell the developers that that's a bug, because I do not want that fixed. What was this, like 30 Omni? So that would be 3,000 Omni Stones that research would normally cost, but now instead it's cost me 100. That's a pretty big discount. So let's have a look at the goods menu. I'm doing quite a lot of goods here. So let's have a look at what we're missing. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 food goods we're missing. Fish, egg, butter, fruit juice is dead easy. Apple pie, cake, fish stew, meat stew. The fish, I hate fishing, but whatever. Then we got this one, which I'll probably just make normal stone. To be honest, I don't care about matter bricks. And it's about saving red coins, though. I'm not sure that that's still a problem. So we got 8 food, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the red coins. So that's 12, 13, 14. And then we've got all of these covered. So we've got 14 goods that we still need to do, which means we're doing 36 of them. So all of the specialist, all of the purple coin goods are done. We've just burned through them all because of course we need them all for the Omni Temple. Earth elixirs, they must be used here. Yeah, two different Omni Temples need them. Okay, that explains that. Well, so what do we got left? We got 2 things. Medical wrap, I remember being a bit pain in the ass. Protein shake's not too bad, so we can do those easily enough. The stone brick, dead easy. Shoes, nails, wood axe, nothing that's really going to cause us problems. And it will be nice to get some more red coins just for the sake of it. And then we've got a bunch of food items. Remember, we're not doing the berry cake, we're doing the normal cake, just to make sure that gold coins never crash. And yeah, then a bunch of simple ones down here. So I think we're getting very close to it. But remember, our goal is not to get to 5,000 every 10 minutes and then drop down. Our goal is to maintain 5,000 happiness forever. So it's not going to be enough to just, just say, look, it's not good. We got to do it properly. Okay. Omni speed 30. So this should be 34. Please tell me it's 34. 35. Okay. I thought it was going up by 4 every time and it looked like it, but maybe it's pushing up higher. Well, this means that 19,000 is not necessarily going to do us our entire thing. But it still only uses 1 Omni Stone, so that's fine. But yeah, those star coins are going to start to go down fairly fast. But we're good. We're up to 440, 600%. And then maybe after 600%, with 22,000 Omni Stones in the bank, at that point, I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. I just don't care anymore. At that point, I'm just happy. Okay. Do we want to build a bridge right next to a turn? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm still a little bit superstitious that was causing a slowdown of carts a little while ago. So we're not going to do that. I do not want these carts slowing down for any reason. So we're going to build a bridge over here. Doesn't really matter if the roads look nice, I guess. As long as they're all 2 lanes apart so that, traffic doesn't get too screwed up. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I forgot the ramps for some things. And then I put other things down. Are you good now? You're good now. Okay. I don't know why that would have caused them to be slow. But anyway. Something about dragging the roads over when you don't have all the things causes them to slow down. Anyway, that looks pretty good. So we got this road, comes through all the way over here. We need to rejoin this road up here as well. Okay. So 2 across. I'm just fiddling around at the moment. It's fine. Let's put the slopey bits on properly this time. This is going to be a little bit squeezy actually because this house is here. If I move this house over here, I'm sure I can move it somewhere else. Except I've cut all the roads back. Yeah, so you're fine here. You're fine right here. Okay, you're not in the way over there, so I'm going to leave you there. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. That road looks a little bit janky there, so let's just put a nice square over here. Maybe a flower. Can we plant flowers in the middle? Decor, flowers. There we go. Look at that. Our city just became a million times better because we put that flower down. Still got 100 of each. Excellent. This is definitely slowing my computer down a bit. If you zoom in and then you see all the coins constantly popping up, especially when a large amount of them just shows up, it's just like completely. If you zoom out though, then it's a bit better. But I think if you're close up and a whole crapload of them just show up, then it's a bit of a problem. But anyway, we got some roads back. We kind of need to get this working. We need to get a road down here somehow. I'm kind of thinking we just go over here, go over this section. Yeah, 2 spaces is all we need. So let's just do that. Especially because if we start building blue goods next, we're going to need roads to get over there so we can start to deliver goods. And as we now know, caravans are quite happy to drive across half the map if they've got roads. If they don't have roads, then they will just complain within the first 5 meters. But if you give them roads, they will easily just travel across half the map and they don't care. In fact, if I go into help, there's probably something that says something like that, which I've just ignored. But whatever. Whatever. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, roads. In case you were wondering, if you're dragging a path and you want to do a bend, you go, what you do, actually, this is not working. But let's say it's a conveyor belt instead. So say if you want to do a bend, if you go down here and then turn, it'll do it like that. If you go back and you drag it like this, then it'll go like that. So that's how you make sure the curve is a correct way. So if you just go down the middle, it'll be random. So you go this way and then turn and then it'll go like that. If you want it like this, you go like that. So that's why sometimes I want it to go like this, but I accidentally drag it like that and it goes like this and then I'm like, how the hell do I get it out of there? Because you go like that, it's not good. You got to go all the way back to the start and then drag it like that and then it'll work beautifully. It's just a little bit of info there. So we got a path all the way to the middle. We got this path over there, which is kind of okay. Let's make it a crossroad here. That's nice. That's very nice. Nice little crossroad right next to the bridge. Okay, so that's beautiful. This looks a bit janky, but I'd have to move these 2 houses to fix it, and I can't be bothered doing that, so I'm not going to worry about it. We already got a bridge coming over here. We might need another bridge later on, or we might just build the food on this side. I do not know, but we'll leave it for now. I think this video has been long enough. We've covered a lot. We've seen a lot. Basically, I think we said we were doing 36 goods at the moment, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 food. 4 red coins and 2 blues. And so there's 14 goods. Damn, earth ethers are really dying. You guys must be using a ton of them. Yeah. So when there's 2 buildings using them, pretty much all 20 of them go into the Omni Temples. I probably need a switch for turning these stations off, but I'll do that later. It's fine. So anyway, we're going to sit back. We're going to relax. Did we get this? I knew that was going to happen. I knew we were going to break this storage. Okay. Knew that was going to happen. Let's just do this. I'm not going to improve the actual creation part of it. I'm just going to upgrade it so that in the off time, when the research is finished, all of these barns fill up a lot heavier. I mean, look at this. Look at this crap. Maybe I should fix that if we're going to go for 1900, but not going to do that in this video. In this video, I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm going to have breakfast. It's like 10:20. I've had my breakfast sitting next to me for the last 2 hours uneaten because I've been playing too many computer games. So we got to go do that breakfast. We're going to go take care of it, but we are getting very close. There are no problems in the base anymore. No things that we have to fix, except for potentially these things that aren't reaching 100, but I will fix all of them when we got every single good. Because when we got every single good, then we're pretty much at, going to be at 5,000 happiness. So our happiness production for our buildings will be the highest as well. So we're at 250 at the moment. I think it goes up to like 340 or something. So yeah, that will be very, very awesome. But anyway, I'm going to finish this off now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.